everybody from Bonnie, Scotland. We're going on a wee road trip from Glasgow to Peterhead, and the first stop is...
We're on our way to New Slains Castle, which has been used, I understand, in the feature film Dracula. So we're through woodland at the moment, and it's very, very nice, a beautiful day. I recommend coming here.
Look over there, how mystical it looks.
Scotistani takes you to Slains Castle that sits atop a cliff overlooking the North Sea, a kilometre down the coast from Cruden Bay village near Peterhead in Aberdeenshire. Slains Castle was built in the final years of the 16th century. It remained occupied until the early 20th century but is now a roofless ruin. The last owner gave up the castle in 1925 and the roof was removed to avoid paying taxes. One of the best things about Scotland is that no matter where you find yourself, a castle is never far away. Scotland's castles rank amongst the most iconic in the world. Slains Castle is famous for many reasons, but I'm going to mention just one or two here. It was a place where celebrities were entertained on numerous occasions in the 19th century. Most famous celebrity guest at the castle was Bram Stoker, who's best known for writing the classic 19th century horror novel Dracula. He stayed at the castle and used it as inspiration for his story of Dracula. The other is the historical drama web television series about the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, The Crown. In season 1, Slains Castle stood in for Castle May when the Queen Mother goes to Scotland in 1952. By the way, did you know Aberdeenshire is home to over 260 castles?
We're at Slains Castle, which was built, the first parts were built in the 16th century, I believe. It's very like some of Outlander's scenes.
You've been part of Outlander series,
yes,
haven't
I have.
you, Elena?
I've been part of Outlander series, yes. Very exciting.
Are we celebrity? and River City as well, Helena?
Yes, River City as well, yes. I've done a wee bit for television.
This was never a location for River City,
no, this was never a location, but it's or Outlander, but it's well worth a visit. You should come and visit it if you're passing by this way. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was lovely. Nice day.
Yeah. Yes.
And for Sheena, for you, what was the highlight of today's trip to Slains Castle?
Just the scenery in general, round about.
And now we are off to Bullers of Buchan. Bullers of Buchan is a collapsed sea cave forming an almost circular chasm some 30 meters deep where the ocean rushes in through a natural archway. It's about 6-minute drive from Slains Castle. You can walk it too, but not me. I'm driving. The views are absolutely stunning. However, you need to be careful on the cliff top paths as they are very narrow and uneven, and there are no barriers.
Just be very, very careful. The paths are very narrow. If you have vertigo, it's very, very high. There's a sight warning signs up, but they tell you really not to come in rainy, slippy weather, because it can get really muddy and it's really dangerous. But it's beautiful and a nice day.
The cliff scenery here is spectacular, and seabirds of many species such as puffins, kittiwakes, guillemots and razorbills make the cliffs their home during spring and summer. If you enjoy bird watching or love photographing wild birds, or just like a wee wander amongst hills with spectacular views, then come to Bullers of Buchan. You won't be disappointed. I promise.
We've travelled south of Peterhead this morning in the South Coast Trail to Bullers of Buchan. As you can see in the background, there's a fantastic photo opportunity. It's an archway, and you will see a lot of this on the internet. It is quite famous, it's well worth coming. There's various birds, including puffins, although puffins have gone just now because it's the month of August.
So if somebody, say from Glasgow, wanted to come here, how would they get here?
They would travel up the east coast towards Peterhead, past Dundee, and just travelling the coastal route, and they would arrive here.
And the best time you would say is like summertime, August?
I would say probably the best time would be around about June, because you'll see puffins then, which are quite spectacular to see. But any time of the year, and of course it's Scotland, you never know what the weather's going to be like, so just make sure that you've got proper walking boots because it's a bit rough underground, and just bring a waterproof jacket even if you don't need it. Always have one wrapped around you, seeing as it's Scotland.
So time to head home, folk. Hope you enjoyed this trip as much as we did. And if you did, then please subscribe to Scotistani's YouTube channel. And if you get a chance, do comment, like and share.